graduation ceremony, Lucy arrives with her dad and brother. She is mesmerized when she sees Do-won. Her father congratulates Do-won while Lucy watches him from afar. Do-won notices her watching him and looks at her too. Lucy's dad, Sang-yeon, and their friends leave, and Lucy goes to Do-won and gives him flowers. He asks if they are really for him, as he thought they were for her brother. Lucy tells him her dad already gave flowers to Sang-yeon, and that these are for him as her teacher. She's about to give him a present, but his friends call him over to take pictures. Lucy takes their photos. She overhears them talking about how they will all go their separate ways now and return to their hometowns. After they leave, Lucy asks Do-won if he will forget her. He says no, and that he'll come to see her whenever he has free time. Do-won realizes that he should also take a picture with Lucy, and they take several cute photos together. That night, they are all drinking to celebrate their graduation. Sang-yeon drinks non-stop, despite Do-won's warnings. He gets so drunk that Do-won has to take him home. Sang-yeon keeps telling Do-won not to forget him when he moves back to his hometown. Lucy's mom sees how late it is and asks Do-won to stay the night. He is hesitant at first, but she insists. Lucy shows him where everything is and then goes to her room. Later that night, Lucy sees Do-won sitting alone outside. She joins him and asks what he's doing. Do-won, who was upset about his father's condition, sees Lucy smiling at him and feels better. Lucy asks him what's wrong, and he tells her that he is in a lot of debt. Lucy promises to help him with the debt as soon as she starts making money. Do-won laughs and tells her that he was just kidding. He tells her to spend the money she makes on herself and to buy nice things and travel. Lucy agrees. Lucy goes back to her room and is about to go to sleep when she hears the door open and close again. She goes to check and sees Do-won leaving. He says goodbye to her. She is sad, but says goodbye to him as well. She checks her phone and sees a message from him saying that he has a flight in the morning to his hometown and that he's leaving now. He tells her to take care of herself and to focus on her studies and that he'll send her presents every time she gets good grades. Lucy reminds him of the promise he made to her at the museum. Do-won thinks she's talking about the presents, but she's actually talking about his promise to introduce her to his girlfriend first. The next day, Lucy checks the percentage she needs to get into Do-won's university, and it is very high. She decides that she will work day and night to get into that university. Many days pass, and Lucy gets good grades every time and sends pictures of them to Do-won. He, in turn, sends her presents, and she is very happy with them. One day, she overhears her brother on the phone saying that Do-won has a new girlfriend. She is shocked and asks Sang-yeon if it's true. He says he thinks so. Lucy goes to her room and starts crying, feeling that Do-won has broken his promise. This shows how crazy she is for him. She immediately takes a flight to his hometown. When she arrives, Sang-yeon calls her and asks where she is. When she tells him she's in Do-won's hometown, he gets so angry that he loses control of himself. Lucy lies and tells him that she came to meet her boyfriend from the dating app. Sang-yeon tells her not to move and that he is calling Do-won to pick her up. He threatens her not to meet the boy. Her parents are shocked to hear that their daughter has gone so far. They also tell her not to go anywhere and to call the police if the boy comes to her. Lucy is sitting in the same place when Do-won finally comes to her. With him is the girl everyone thought was his girlfriend. Lucy's heart breaks even more. Do-won is angry at her and asks her why she's there and if she knows how much her parents are worried about her. He reminds her of her promise to focus on her studies and not get into trouble. Lucy replies that she can't keep her promise if he can't keep his. Do-won calms down and gently asks her where the boy she came to meet is. Lucy says they've broken up because he felt she was too young for him. Do-won says that the boy made the right decision and that maybe he wants to wait for her until she grows up. Lucy starts crying, saying she knows he won't wait for her because he already has a girlfriend. She's saying all these things while thinking of Do-won. He tries to comfort her by telling her that she'll find someone better and that she just needs to wait until she is older and wiser. Lucy won't stop crying, so Do-won asks the girl with him for a tissue. He then tells Lucy to get up and that he will take her to lunch, but Lucy refuses, saying she just wants to go home. Do-won agrees, but tells her to freshen up first. Lucy goes to the restroom and starts crying even more, feeling that this is the end of her love story. A little while later, Do-won buys a flight ticket for her. Lucy tries to pay for the ticket, but he won't let her. She then gives him the present she was going to give him at the graduation ceremony. Do-won is happy and asks her if she still cares about him, but her expression tells him that something has changed. When he leaves for a moment, she puts the money for the ticket in his wallet because she no longer wants to accept anything from him. When he returns, she also gives him back the teddy bear he had given her. Do-won asks her why she's giving it back to him. She says it's nothing and that he can just consider it a present from her. She leaves, sadly. Do-won has no idea what she is going through. Lucy finally arrives home. She sees Song-gyeon waiting for her at the airport. Before he can scold her, she gives him a tight hug and starts crying uncontrollably. Song-gyeon thinks she's heartbroken because of her fake boyfriend, tries to comfort her. At home, her parents have many questions for her, especially her dad. Song-gyeon gestures for them to be quiet, as Lucy is already very upset and regrets what she did. Lucy puts all of the things related to Do-won into a box, meaning that she is going to forget him. A lot of time passes, and Lucy finishes high school and gets into her dream university, the same one Do-won went to. We are introduced to 3 of her new friends: Rose, who likes to make vlogs, Lane, who is a cool type, and Shin, who is focused on her studies. Lucy bumps into a boy named Ming, who helps her pick up her books. He is from the sports department. Rose, who likes making new friends, invites Ming to her birthday party and tells him to bring his friends. Ming agrees. At the party, Lucy is waiting for everyone to arrive when Ming shows up with his friends. The scene shifts, and we see Do-won in the same town. We know it's his hometown, but he and Lucy don't see each other as they pass by. Ming and his friends are also at the party. He introduces a girl to Do-won, the same girl everyone thought was his girlfriend. This means she's just a friend. Lucy is also having fun with her friends when Ming comes and sits next to her, as he is interested in her. They talk for a bit. Lucy goes outside for some fresh air and accidentally takes her friend's jacket. A cigarette falls out of the pocket, and as she's picking it up, she hears Do-won call her name. She sees him sitting there. She is shocked to see him again after so long. Do-won picks up the cigarette pack and asks if she smokes now. Lucy says it's her friend's, but he doesn't believe her and asks if she's also drinking. She admits to having a little bit. Do-won then gets to the point and asks her why she's been ignoring his calls and messages and how long she's been at the university. When she tells him it's been a month, he says she could have found him by now. Lucy lies and says she's been busy with her studies and her part-time job and didn't have time to find him. Do-won reminds her that he also had a part-time job while studying, but he still made time to tutor her, reply to her messages, and even pick her up from school sometimes. Lucy has no answer for this because she can't tell him the real reason. She's been trying to avoid him since she heard he had a girlfriend. When he doesn't stop complaining, she makes an excuse to go inside and asks her friend when they're all leaving. Her friend says they'll leave around 11 p.m., but Lucy thinks that's too late because her mom told her not to stay out that late. She says goodbye to her friend and starts walking back to the hostel alone, muttering to herself. Do-won appears behind her and asks if she's talking to him. She gets flustered and stops. Do-won asks her where her friends are, and Lucy lies again, saying they'll be at the hostel later. Do-won offers to drive her back, tells her to talk to him and clear up any misunderstandings. Lucy stays silent. He asks if she came to this university because her dating app boyfriend lives in this town, but Lucy denies it. They finally arrive at the university, and Do-won gives her some medicine, telling her to take it before she sleeps so she doesn't get a headache in the morning. Lucy takes the medicine. When she wakes up, her friend asks her if she saw the messages from Ming. She says Ming kept asking about her after she left the party. Lucy checks her phone and sees that Ming messaged her, telling her not to walk alone to the hostel and that he'll drop her off next time. Lane and Rose tease her, saying he's definitely interested in her. Shin, however, looks sad because she also likes Ming. Lucy tells her friends that she has to tell them something important. She tells them about her friend who likes her brother's friend, a game developer. Lane asks what game he developed because she is interested in gaming. When Lucy says the name of the game, Lane is surprised and says it's the most popular game of the year. This reveals that Do-won has become very successful. Rose asks about the age gap between the boy and girl, and Lucy says the girl is 20 and the boy is 25. Her friends are surprised at the age gap, but say they shouldn't let it stop them if their love is true. Just then, Lucy's dad calls and tells her to take Do-won out for a thank you dinner because he did so much for her, like tutoring her and sending her gifts. Lucy agrees. Meanwhile, Do-won is working day and night to improve his game, making him a very successful game developer. He gets a message from Lucy, and a smile appears on his face. She asks him when he's free to go to dinner to thank him for dropping her off at her hostel. Do-won calls her and says he can't make it this week, but will go with her the following week. Lucy agrees. The next day, Lucy and her friends are on their way to class when Ming approaches her. Before he can say anything, Rose and her new boyfriend, one of Ming's friends, walk up and announce that they are officially dating. Everyone is happy for them. When they ask Ming why he's there, he says he has an extra ticket to the movies and wants to go with Lucy next week. Lucy, however, can't go because she already has plans with Do-won. She apologizes, which makes Ming sad. Shin looks on, also feeling bad for him. Everyone tells her to go with Ming, so Lucy says she'll try to adjust her schedule. At his house, Do-won receives a package from the girl who keeps bothering him, and he puts it in a corner with all the other packages she's sent. He then messages her, telling her to stop sending him presents and that he won't even open them. He tells her that he sent back all her money and not to call or message him again. She sees his messages and keeps calling it, but he doesn't answer. Do-won has been working so hard that he hasn't been eating. His friend brings him food to a meeting and he eats it, but after the meeting, he gets a bad fever. He was supposed to have dinner with Lucy that night, so he calls her and cancels. Lucy, who's on her way, hears his voice and realizes he's sick. She tells him to stay put at his company and that she's coming to pick him up. He tries to tell her not to, but she doesn't listen and goes to get him. She takes him outside, supporting him. He jokingly asks, "Little kid, where are you taking this old man?" Lucy is annoyed, but doesn't say anything because she is focused on getting a taxi. She's so worried about him. He apologizes for calling her a little kid because he knows she doesn't like that name. Just then, they bump into each other and their foreheads touch. They are both stunned and act like it didn't happen. Lucy finally gets a taxi and takes him to the hospital. The doctor says Do-won's condition is not good and that he has to stay there for treatment. Lucy is worried and sits in the waiting room. Her mom calls her and asks where she is. Lucy tells her that her dad told her to take Do-won out to dinner, but he got sick, so she brought him to the hospital. Her mom gets worried and tells Lucy that Do-won is all alone and that his mom died when he was 18. She says that they paid for her funeral, but Do-won paid them back, so they always worry about him. She says he often works overtime and doesn't take care of his health. Lucy feels bad for Do-won and goes to his room to take care of him. Do-won is shocked and asks her why she hasn't gone home and if she isn't scared. She says she's staying the night to take care of him. He tells her to go home, but she refuses. She goes to the restroom and thinks that she needs to clean his face because he has a fever and can't do it himself. She comes back to his room, tells him what she's going to do. Do-won starts to clean his face himself, but she asks if she can do it for him. He closes his eyes, she gently cleans his face. She looks at him from up close, and when he opens his eyes, they stare at each other. The situation gets a little romantic, and Lucy runs out, saying that he should have told her before he opened his eyes. Do-won also blushes and remembers the time their foreheads touched. They are about to go to sleep. Lucy checks her phone and sees a bunch of voice messages, which she quickly closes. Do-won asks her about Ming and asks if he's her boyfriend. She says no, he's just a friend. He asks if she's famous at her college, and she says yes, everyone is her friend and that she's cute. Do-won is quiet and Lucy falls asleep. The next day, before she goes back to college, she asks him if he needs anything. He asks her to bring him some clothes and his laptop from his house. She goes to his house, and she is happy to see a picture of her there. She also says hello to his mom. She puts his clothes in a bag, and as she's leaving, she sees the girl, Jiang, at his door again, knocking loudly. Lucy doesn't pay much attention and brings Do-won his things at the hospital. She tells him not to work too much on his laptop because he needs to rest. He jokingly says, "You're all grown up now, scolding me like my mom." Lucy says yes, she is, and that she's glad he noticed. An uncle comes to Do-won's room and asks if Lucy is his wife. Do-won jokingly says yes, and that's why she's scolding him. Lucy quickly corrects him, saying that she's just a family member, and she glares at Do-won. Lucy rushes back to college. Her friends are there with breakfast for her. After class, Ming runs up to her and asks her why she didn't show up for their movie date. She apologizes and says that a relative got sick and she had to stay at the hospital. Ming says it's okay and asks her to go with him the next day. Lucy agrees. Ming is clearly interested in her and wants to spend more time with her. Do-won is discharged from the hospital and goes home. He sees a bunch of sticky notes that Lucy left for him, telling him what to do and when to take his medicine and what fruits to eat. He follows all her instructions and realizes that she's the only person who cares about him like family member, and he's happy about it. The next day, he's at work and Jiang keeps messaging and calling him. He ignores her, and we don't know why he doesn't want to have a relationship with her. We see Lucy on a date with Ming. They have a good time watching a movie and playing games. When they get back to the hostel, they run into Lucy's friends who are planning to celebrate New Year's together. Ming agrees to join, but Lucy says she doesn't want to go because she doesn't like crowds. Ming is disappointed, as he only agreed to go because of Lucy. The next day, all of Lucy's friends get ready for the party. Shin has a new look, and everyone is surprised by how cute she looks. Lucy still refuses to go, so her friends leave without her. Ming waits for Lucy, and when she tells him she's not going, he gets sad. Shin, who has a crush on Ming, is happy when he compliments her new look. Meanwhile, Do-won calls Lucy and asks her out to dinner, the one they missed because he was sick. Lucy agrees and meets him at a restaurant. Do-won insists on paying for the dinner as a thank you for taking care of him at the hospital. While they're talking, Jiang shows up with her friend. She sees Do-won with Lucy and gets angry, demanding to know why he hasn't been answering her calls and messages. Do-won tells her to leave because they have nothing to do with each other, but Jiang refuses and throws water on him. Lucy, shocked, throws water back at Jiang. Jiang gets even angrier and asks who Lucy is to interfere between them. Lucy replies that no matter who she is, Jiang can't treat Duan like that. Jiang picks up a tray to hit Lucy, but Duan takes it from her and warns her not to touch Lucy. Jiang keeps asking who Lucy is and how Duan can forget her. The restaurant staff forces Jiang to leave. Duan is upset, so Lucy gives him her coat and cleans his face. She then wraps a scarf around his neck. Duan is touched by her concern. Lucy asks him who Jiang is, and he says she's not important and that it has something to do with his father. Lucy remembers meeting her at his house and asks if she heard him. He says no, but Lucy tells him that Jiang has no right to bully him and that he shouldn't stay quiet if she does it again. Duan agrees. Lucy notices that Duan has a cut on his face and she puts medicine on it. Duan starts to feel like he might have feelings for Lucy, but he's not sure yet. It starts to snow and Lucy gets excited. They both make a wish. Lucy wishes that Duan will like her back and Duan wishes that Lucy will always be happy. At the same time, Lucy's friends are also making wishes. Rose asks Xin what she wished for, but Xin doesn't tell her. She looks at Ming and says she wished for him. When she asks Ming what he wished for, he says he wished that the girl he likes would get her wish.